the anticipation has been killing me. It has been so long since that first heat. Felt like a week. And now we finally get to see Mick. And what a good opponent in Sebastian Zietz. Fun-loving and an amazing surfer. So he's going to push Mick here, which is exactly what we want to see.
And he's done it before on the Gold Coast last season. In fact, these two met in the third round. Sebastian Zietz got the jump on Mick there. But the head-to-head history is even. Mick has also had a victory over Sebastian. That was back in 2013 in the quarterfinals in Rio. But this is Mick's wave. Here goes Fanning, and the crowd lights up instantly. That classic style on show as he just glides through that first turn. Just maintaining his speed, breaking up that cutback, and now starting to draw his turns out on this open face, rolling through to the inside. He gets up on that section. The crowd making plenty of noise down here for the three-time world champion.
And then you know it's the right thing to do.
Let's have a look at this first wave, Pete. As you said, the wave did flatten out a little, but Mick still surfed it brilliantly.
That's exactly it. I mean, there wasn't anything he really could say. Is that the wave just was a flat wall all the way until the final section, and he gets to the final section. It does load up for him, and he gets a final move. But, you know, again, the wave has to give you some critical sections, and the most critical section he had was that one there. Earns the 4.17.
He's got a handful of sponsors that he's been with for about 20 years now. As Fanning has a look at another one on the inside there without priority.
You know, never really having to, you know, even try to even come close to severing the relationship, right? It's just always like, yeah, well, looking to...
He's got to be careful of the man in the blue jersey. Sebastian Zietz, so dangerous. He's been super explosive. He's got a good-looking wall here. And he's going to drive beautifully through that first turn. He's in rare form, Sebastian, as he climbs up onto the roof once again. Certainly not letting the moment overwhelm him at this point in time. He's taking all the energy this crowd's putting into this heat for himself and turning into a pretty strong opening ride.
Absolutely. It's going to be better than Mick Fanning's 4.17. It's just how much better. And you know what's crazy is watching him surf. He actually almost kind of taken a little bit of Mick Fanning and put it into his style there. I mean, it's very compact. You know, he's got kind of a bit of rawness to his style, but really right now looking very compact. I mean, look at these two sections here. I mean, he lays into this one. That was a steep section to have him carve through it and then connects with the lip here, and that's what we've seen. The trending of the judges liking that connection with the lip. So two turns on the outside, way stronger than we saw from Mick's. And then a finish. So he gets this inside and connects with the lip again. It's so dangerous. That inside section so hard. You get the reverberation from the shoreline coming out, so it makes it a little bit difficult. But look at that. Driving through. Again, getting that board directed all the way back. Scores in, and it's not by a long shot. So board out of place, not rail hitched. I mean, that is his... very much his strong point is that he is so good at transition and placement and timing and quickness. I mean, that right there pretty much solid, and then gets there late for this last one, so I don't think it was a huge opportunity lost, but it is a fall, so it will factor in.
Backwash and everything else that happens as you come to that zone. So we'll see what Seabass does here. Sebastian Zietz, he's going to come around the corner. Quick setup snap there off the bottom. Lip line slam right there. So take it away, boys. He's out of the way.
Yeah, well, he's chasing a 4.24 out of this ride. He's still got to get some work done on the inside, chasing down the lead here. Big turns on the outside from Sebastian. And he throws the layback, trying to get creative on the end section. Unfortunately, that section just flattened out a little bit on him.
And again, trying to get creative, you know, with a wave that he knew was a little bit disjointed. And I would say that advantage right now with Mick, as you take a look at this smaller inside wave, and I feel like Mick was the one who sold him. You know, that was, again, the strategist. As we watch that lipper there, probably the best turn, but then again cuts behind, so this affects the flow, but he sticks with it. You know, I was going to touch on the fact that Mick has such a great ability of understanding heat strategy and adjusting in heats. As we watch That maneuver there, again, you say how it flattened out. It didn't have the push to bring his board back under his feet. He just linked everything beautifully. The roundhouse cutbacks, the carves all the way through, such great technique. A little bit bigger wave again, so it goes off the reef slightly, but look, all the way around, wraps it. See how his arms adjust to get that quickness out of the transition, keeps that speed up. Again, one more time. This roundhouse, the rebound off the whitewater, because he knows at this point, he ricochets off of it, comes out with speed, and then just tags that section. Again, no hitches in his surfing whatsoever. He's going to better that 417 and apply that much more pressure here with this last 6 minutes on to Sebastian Zietz, and he's going to have to do something special.
What we have here in this third round heat is two surfers that are really switched on, but I still feel like Mick hasn't really connected with a wave that's allowed him to throw down some of his bigger turns. Well, 10 seconds to go here. Fanning and Sebastian Zietz shake it off, and Sebastian will never forget the fact that he got to surf with Mick in the last event, and the crowd lights up. Mick Fanning stays alive here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, and he is through to the fourth round, and he'll be over the moon about that and looking forward to laying down some bigger turns as he makes his run through this contest, no doubt.